Hello, oh my God. Hello, woo, what the fuck? What's up? Right away. I am going to drop that real quick. Copy. Right. Yo, everybody, welcome to Naya Sim. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. So today we were talking about, do you believe in love at first sight? And some people will be joining us here and to talk on that. So I really do look forward to having them come up once they are here, and then we hear what they got to tell us, what they have to say about love at first sight. Hi, Techie, Songs of Worship. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Good to have you around. Thank you so much. Get a go, Hayati. Shout out to you, Hayati. Welcome to Naya Sim, everyone. So today we'll be having guests. We're having people around to talk about this. Like, do you believe in love at first sight? And we actually do look forward to hearing from you all, because it's not just only people on the panel. We want to hear everybody, like what you all got to say about love at first sight and all that. All right. What the funk? I think he was here and he stepped out or something. Shout out to you, get a go. Thank you so much for coming in. And Techie, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you all. Or I'm trying to set something. Right. So it's more like I have one, mm, two. Let me. Thank you so. Oh, I need to also. Okay, can I? No, I cannot show myself out. I have to show myself out through Cindy style. Thank you. Right. Let me share this stream out. Cindy style. Okay. Here we go. All right, shared. Oh, premiering. Oh, I'll go read that later. All right, a shout out to everyone. Thank you all for coming in. I'm still trying to share me out, and then we get it going. Where is that? What the fuck? All right. Oh, did I? All right, Hayat, what's up? Sorry, I was trying to hit J up. Okay. All right. I think I finished with that. And what else? Okay. Finished. Or oh, you are back. Oh my god. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
You got me sitting. I'm sitting here in my lingerie, and no, I'm just joking. All right, I just finished sharing you out.
Oh, how are you?
I am doing great. It's been an awesome day. How about
Oh,
yourself?
glad to hear that. So good to
And how
have
was
you
your day?
here.
How was your day?
My day was great. It rained on my way coming back from work, and I was all soaked. I almost cried, but it's fine. I came back home.
Sore from what? If you don't mind me asking, I know you. I know you're an assassin, so I know you can't talk about your job too much. But
All right, Hayati. Yeah, I saw that. It's okay. You can go if you want to. So good to have you around. So, how are you doing? How are the kids? Hi, Red Lipstick Vibes. Shout out to you. Hi, everyone. You so, woo, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Red Lipstick Vibes. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming, all right? So, how are the kids?
oh, the kid. Uh, my daughter's she's juicing me. She's almost 5, so she knows how to use her little girl voice and trying to get all the Christmas presents. And I'm having to stay strong. I'm like, I gotta be like, no, no, I can't be passive and be like, no, no. I gotta be like, I gotta laugh at her and be like, no, no, no. This side's black. You can go. No, we don't do that. No, you can go try that voice on mommy and her grandpa and all them. But with me, no, 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 no. You have a whole different kind of father with me. So sorry.
Hey, Julia. Thank you so much for coming, sweetheart. Good to have you here. Hey, so good to have you. So, guys, today I have someone here. He is what the funk. What the funk is this, all right? So today we will be talking about love at first sight. Do you believe in love at first sight? So everybody is definitely going to contribute to this. So I don't want it to just to be like only people on the screen and all that. So be ready. I mean, get ready to contribute because I want to hear from you. You know. All right, so straight up, we definitely will get go straight into the talking and all that. We don't have to like wait a lot. And high knowledge and relationships. Shout out to you. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is coming from you, right? Is he?
No, he has a great
Oh,
podcast. Ladies, check him out. He has Ladies Night coming up on Tuesdays, where I think you have like 5 ladies doing different topics. His podcast is really outside the box and worth checking out. And Red Lipstick is a lady that's from Louisiana who also does amazing editing and really fun conversations.
oh, we can bring them. Oh, or like if they want to come up, I can bring them. Like drop the link for them to come
Yeah,
up.
drop the link. I know that Knowledge of
Oh,
Relationships is at
I
work
think
right
I
now,
am
and I
limited
think
to how
Red
many
Lipstick
persons.
is
Let me see
yeah,
if
but
someone else can come up. Thank you, my hi, Colette, Hanan. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming. My God. Hey, shout out to you, XDMC. One love to the panel and chat. What the fuck? Oh my God. What the fuck? Thank you so much, XDMC. Good to have you here. Thank you.
I think I have to
Sure.
change my name because I think people might like because people forget it's a P, and I don't want anyone's lives to get messed up when if YouTube thinks they're singing. So I feel bad if this gets demonetized. I'll change my name if
Oh,
it does. Okay.
over the top. Hey, oh my gosh. Thank you so much, over the top. Good to have you here. Hi, Princess. Thank you so much for coming. Please, anybody that want to come on, like, come to the camera. I just dropped the link. Come up and let's get into the gist. So it's we probably
Do
will
you
have
have a
like
moderator in the chat or no?
actually do not have moderator because I've been trying to go into my studio and I can go into the studio because I am not yet up to 1,000, right?
Ah,
And yeah, so I don't know. Let me try from here if it's gonna work. Shout out to you, Princess. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
we
I
can
can
hear you.
hear you perfectly
Awesome.
great.
I have the idea. Let's let the people like answer the question first in case they have to go, and then me and you can have our little back and forth while we're doing this. Okay?
All right. So somebody, okay, I think red lipstick can like, oh, I think she just mute herself. She went on
Oh
mute.
no.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. So one of anyone can like, host the show, like, I just want to like, sit here, relax, and also join the chat and talk. All right. So feel free to host the show.
Oh, that's great. So, your question is, do you believe love at first sight, huh? I say no. I don't believe in love at first sight, but I do believe in infatuation at first sight and lust at first sight. Because you have to make sure you don't um, confused lust or infatuation with love. They are totally different things. So I don't. You can't possibly be in love with someone just by looking at them. You don't know anything about them. You don't know any their character, their personality. Do your energies match? Do your you know what I'm saying? There's like it has to be a connection there
Yeah.
besides what you see to call it love. So that's my answer.
Oh,
I
great.
think that's a great answer. Very
Very great
logical.
answer.
Have you
Very, very
ever thought
logical.
that you had love
Very.
at first sight?
No, I was just lusting after somebody.
Not
I was
even
like,
first grade.
okay, he looks so good.
Not even first grade. Not that first Valentine's
No,
Day.
I was like,
No.
no, he looks so good. I'm already pregnant just looking at him.
Over the top is making a lot of sense down there. You say to love someone is to know someone, and which is
Exactly.
correct.
Hmm.
She's very right about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Abena. Thank you so much for coming. Good to have you here. Guys, feel free, relax. We are going to be asking you, like, what you think about love at first sight. All right. So don't go away. Stay back with me. All right. All right. So that is actually is true. I mean, to love someone is to know someone. So I don't know how. Like I don't know. Love at first sight. I haven't like been in love that much, and I just got juicy. Thank you so much. Yeah, what the funk! Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Hi,
What the
Vicky.
funk he's bringing the whole tribe over here with you.
Hi, he is ready. What? Say what? How exactly? Oh my gosh! I want to be like you when I grow up, man. All right, so who else want to talk? Anybody that want to talk? It's okay. Like I am here watching. I am not hosting this show. This is your show. Like it's all yours. So do your thing.
Stop the cap.
You and red
Uh,
lipstick. Do your thing.
I'll ask both you ladies a question. Let's say you have a
Mhm.
younger niece or a younger sister, and she comes to you and she says, "Oh my God, I met this guy and I am in love. I know I'm in love. I want to be with him." What are some of the things you're going to say to your sister?
Girl, go sit down somewhere. You don't know what no love is.
Not on him, right?
Or like, no, like, what are you talking about? I mean, basically, well, I really would say that, and then just talk to her. Like, I would ask her, "How do you know you're in love? Where did you meet this guy? How long have you known this guy? Have you been, how long you been talking to him and all that?
I just saw him. He got his eyes. He's so dreamy, and I
Girl, you
just
lusting, you lusting. That is not love, okay? So no, that's my answer.
And what about you, Miss? What would you tell your little sister who says she fell in love right away?
I
Yes, you.
what am I even supposed to? I don't even know much about love. I don't even know what to tell her. What will I? First of
And,
all,
and that's an honest answer, though. That's honest because you know what? Because a lot of people, and I mean, don't know what love really is. And another thing, people don't understand that there is loving someone and being in love with someone is two different things as well.
that's true. Absolutely true.
Red lipstick bringing the logic. I love it.
Over the top. Oh, hi, sis. I was just on your live. She said she would ask, "What does love mean to her?" Exactly. Yeah, that's what I would ask her.
What does love mean to you?
Me?
Either one of you ladies.
I don't talk enough. Go ahead.
Wait, is this question for me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it's for red lipstick.
She's
All
playing
right.
ping pong. She threw the alley oop right back to you, so she deflected real quick.
All right. Okay, love. My gosh. You see, the truth is that I haven't really been in love, and it's something that for now it's just me, like trying to love myself and all that. And I have never like thought of how to love another person.
Okay.
So for me, it's kind of hard to even define like what is love to me. But I mean, for myself, if I am going to define love just based on myself, I think it's just like loving me and adoring me and the rest of it, enduring me, being me and it. But I don't think I can even like tell you what love is when it comes to like the opposite sex or the other side of it. So I am not in love. I don't have any experience.
You're not a lover? Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I'm just going to give you two words:
Right.
respect and honor.
Respect and what?
Honor.
Hmm. Okay.
Those are two words that are intertwined with love, and those are the ways that you show love as well when you're honoring and respecting that person.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, more like it because I feel like you can't be in love with someone do not if you don't respect them. You know.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it's more like
Do you
sorry.
think that love is more important or respect? And which would
Res-
you rather have in your relationships?
Sorry,
respect.
come again.
Do you think love is more important in a relationship or respect? And which would
I
you
think
rather
for you
have?
to love somebody,
Respect.
you should respect the person first. If you don't
Exactly.
respect
Yeah.
the person, you don't love the person.
The respect comes first.
Hey, Charlene,
All
Hi.
sorry,
right, what's
let
going
me give
on?
a shout
Hi.
out to
How you
people
doing,
that
sir?
just came in.
I'm doing
Hi
well.
there,
How about
Denise. Thank you
yourself?
so much for coming. Abena, thank you so much. Forks and chopsticks, thank you so much for coming. It's so good to have you. And over the top said, Nayasim, you probably should take some time to date yourself so you can know what you need to be loved. Yeah, that is
Yes.
what I am doing. Like
Exactly.
I've been
Yeah.
dating myself for a while, and
Mm-hmm.
so I am trying to understand myself first. Like, before you love somebody, you should love yourself first, right?
Exactly.
And yeah,
Yes.
I really do love myself a whole lot. And for anybody that will I am going to go into a relationship should also be able
Mm-hmm.
to give me what I give myself, right?
Yes.
Because I
Mm-hmm.
can't give myself respect and then you don't give me that respect. No, it doesn't happen that way.
Right. I agree.
Perfect point.
Hi, Just Got Juicy. Thank you so much for coming. Please, we want to see you. Just Got
Where'd she go?
Juicy. Juice. So just got Juice 20.
He's like a
I
drug
want
dealer.
to
He
see
only gives you a
you.
peek. The first one's free. Like he gives you a peek, and then you got. That's how he does his
A drug
All
OnlyFans.
dealer.
right.
Like, you can see me, and then that's all you get.
I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing, man. To be honest, I don't know why it's black.
It's okay. We all struggle streaming when we first get started, brother. It's all good.
Um,
Uh,
Very big shout out to everyone. Thank you all
that's
for
a
coming.
great point. Over the top, she says people who cheat say they love that person, but that's not respect.
That's true.
I think I might.
That's
Ooh,
Very
true.
good. Yes, that's
I'm writing
very
that
true.
down because that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Many people will try to say like, oh, I love her, but I'm, with someone else. Like, and that's very counterproductive to what alchemy is. But
Mm-hmm.
before I continue, let me go ahead and let Jug Guy Juice. Why don't you go ahead and introduce where you're at and what your channel's about, and then we'll continue.
All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm Juice.
Hi.
I'm out here currently in Cape Town, South Africa, and I pretty much show everyday life, out here in Africa. My experiences with dating African women, how much the cost of living is, what else? Clubbing experiences, buying properties, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I'll definitely co-sign. He just dropped a video where he went to, I believe it was like this white only club, and
Oh man,
I mean, it had to be one of those most like how sometimes when you see a whole group of people at a party and it just looks so boring, but like that but it was a great spot, great looking atmosphere, and I've worked those kind of places when I used to bartend and throw parties, and it was always the worst when I would see that kind of a crowd and see the money, and I'd be like, I just wish black people were here. Because it'd just be a bunch of people just doing their little one white people two-step, and the white girls with the. Although Nadia, you do the same dance too, so I can't make fun of the dance too much because that's kind of your.
I cannot.
that is your trademark dance. This you got this on lock. This is your thing.
Terrible. High knowledge in relationships.
Hello, good afternoon. Hopefully, you guys
Hi.
can hear me well.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not able to cam up, but unfortunately, I'm at work, so I won't be able to kind of see you guys. But I'm going to try to follow on as much as I can, so I can just kind of share a little bit from my input.
Yes, this gentleman is actually married, so this is going to be a good perspective.
Oh, okay, great.
Knowledge. Do you believe in love at first sight?
I'm sorry. Say that again. WT Funk.
I said, as you being the married man, do you believe in love at first sight?
Absolutely not. And the reason why I will say that.
Wait. 1 second. Wait, 1 second. I think. Is your car blinking, or is that one of ours?
Yeah, that sounds like a car blinker.
Okay, it's all good now.
Oh wait, are you hearing like a lot of background noise?
No. It was just like a turn signal sound. That's all it was, but it's gone now, so you're straight.
Okay. So, anyways, my answer is like no. It's because I believe that it comes like lust first, and an infatuation for someone, and then later, I think where the love part comes in is that once you know the person fully, you're accepting the flaws. So as you accept the flaws, I think that's where the love kicks in, because to me, love is more about, not about like emotional feeling. It's about like also when you're able to still put up and tolerate with that person despite the flaws.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my take on it.
All right. Everyone's answered except for Jude. So let's go ahead and jump to you, Mr. Man. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Sorry, please. I want to say something. There is something on the screen. Somebody asked that question. So probably after Jug Guy Juice, after then we kind of trade the question and get answers from everyone. All right. Did you
Sorry,
hear
I'm
me?
unable to.
I'll read it real quick. It's
the
okay.
questions at the moment.
Many people say they love, yet they abuse their partners and still claim that they love them thereafter. Please ask them the question. Can you abuse? I guess the question is, can you love your partner and still be abusive? Is that the question?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that is the question. How do you love somebody and still abuse the person?
No, absolutely not. You know, like you can't even say that's love. I would say like, do you like what did the person did to you that made you hate that person so much that you have to either verbally, mentally, or emotionally abuse that person? You know, like I said before, love is more of like I can see where love could kind of kick in action, where is you're tolerating a person's flaws and you're accepting him and him and her for who they are. But when you're downright degrading that person, like that's not true love at all. That's like you shouldn't even be married to that person if you're gonna do something like that. Why are you in a relationship with that person to begin with? If you have that type of mindset,
Okay.
so that's my opinion.
Yeah,
Who's next?
I agree because it goes back to what we said what love was in the first place. It starts out with you respecting that person, and if you have the ability or mindset to abuse that person, that means you don't respect them at all. You have no compassion, no care for that person. So how can you love that person if you don't respect or have any care for a person? That's just like anybody on the street. Not to say that you love them, but if you see old lady across you are showing respect to the people around you as well. So you're not just
Yeah.
gonna go up to somebody and punch them in the face. You know what I'm saying? So no, that they can say that they love you, but they don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that.
Mr. Juice, how about you?
Um, yeah, asking, do I look for love? Do I believe in love at first sight? Right.
No, no, no. This question, I think it was Patricia Passions wanted to know is can you abuse your partner and still say that you love them?
Uh, I think so. Cause I mean, I look at it like in a light, like a parents who abuse their kids. Not all of them hate them. I feel like it's just circumstantial. It's easy to take your emotions out on somebody who can't really defend themselves back. So I feel like kind of love is the same way. Maybe you feel your partner is weaker, and so you may take that anger out on them because they love you, you love them, but they're not gonna try to take that anger back or try to what is it? Not react, but they're not going to try to give you that same energy back. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be simple as, man, it's an easy target. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not too sure about the situation as far as abuse, but I mean, I know some people who grew up with abusive parents, but now they got like a decent relationship. So I don't know.
I like that point because I think if we really think about this logically, a lot of times we if you do believe in verbal abuse, a lot of men actually get verbally abused from their women, and I think that at the same time, the women really will think that they're doing this out of love and say that they're just being passionate. I think if you're talking about physical abuse, that's a different story. But if you're talking about verbal abuse, I think there is a fine line of a person can be verbally abusive and still love that person, but they need to check that and figure out how to love differently or how to fix that flaw of them being verbally abusive. Um, Especially during the pandemic, I think a lot of people who were in quarantine together, they had to go through a lot of abuse with each other because they've never been spending that much time with each other. And I think to what Red Lipstick and even Knowledge was saying is about it was a lack of respect, and I think that's true. But I do think there are some cases where abuse happens and the person still loves them, but maybe they need to kind of, that's when they have to go and get therapy and see other people. But maybe the love wasn't gone. It was just that maybe something happened in that moment, especially in our community where we have our PTSD from whatever we've gone through growing up as being a Black person. We have moments where something triggers or something happens, and maybe you're verbally abusive to that person. It may not even mean you don't respect them. It just is something that came out. So I think there's a little bit of a gray in that, just like the gentleman below me said. Did any of you want to push back on that, Red Lipstick or Knowledge?
No, I actually agree with you. And then we have to look at the fact that there are different types of love. When he spoke about the parent chastising the child, that can, but they still love them. There are different types of love. A love of a parent is different from a love of a husband and wife. So you have to,
Differentiate.
differentiate the two, because they're not the same. They're different types of love. So you have to be careful when when you're talking about that. So, but I do agree with you said, though, that is correct.
Yeah, for me, I definitely agree with what the gentleman said as well too, um, because I didn't really think about like a father's love or a mother's love for their child. Although it is different from you know the relationships between one another,
Right.
but I could definitely see it when it comes to the art of discipline. No parent is ever perfect.
Mm-hmm.
No one it has. I would say no one doesn't come prepared or ready to raise a child. And based off the circumstances and the outcomes and your own personal upbringing depends on how you was raised as a child. You know, you may take that same type of parenting upon like your children, or you may do the opposite of what you was taught. So in different forms of punishment, it may let's say it may not be as aggressive, but you're trying to do something out of protection. But to the child, it can still be considered to be as the extreme.
Yeah.
So
Right. I mean, I spoke on the love that I know specifically. I can't really like elaborate on like the whole romantical love because you know I can't say that I've been in that type of situation to where I can come on here and elaborate. So I just went with what I know, which is a parent to child love. But I mean, I feel like if you're in an abusive relationship, it's kind of the same, is it not? Like this person is disciplining you, like disciplining, giving you discipline for your actions, right? I mean, or do abusive relationships, do you just get abused for no reason at all? I mean, it's a real like thin line. I mean, in my eyes, because I feel like love is love. I didn't know there was like more than one. So I mean, is it
Yeah.
like a
Look, knowledge,
spiritual
go ahead and mute
connection?
yourself real
Is it
quick.
more so?
oh,
Knowledge, go
sorry.
ahead and mute yourself.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. My thing would be this: how can you hurt something that you claim that you love? I couldn't imagine hurting my son or my father or someone that I'm close to, or the person that I'm married to or dating. If I love them, how can I hurt something that I love? So I look at it as, if you can hurt me physically or whatever, then I will have to question your feelings for me. Is it
Would
that?
that work the other way around with women hitting men?
Yes, both ways.
In
No matter
both
who it is, a
ways.
woman or a man. I will question, well, what is it you're feeling now? And I have to say, sometimes when it comes into the in the area of abuse, sometimes people's love turns into obsession, and then they become jealous and overbearing and just out of control, like they can't do nothing because they allowed that what they thought and felt was love turn into obsession. And then that's when you move into a dangerous thing, because then they'll say they'll whip your behind and then turn around and bring you flowers and say, I love you, I'm sorry, and to go do it again. You know what I mean? So it's a murky waters there.
All right. Did you want to go to the next question, Naja, or did you want us to answer that one from Miss Denise Diary?
Um, I think she was saying that, like you can't say you love somebody and then you cannot try to hurt the person. when you say you love somebody, like everything you are saying should kind of always correlate with
Mm-hmm.
positivity, not like
Mm-hmm.
the negative part of it or something. So
Mm-hmm.
which is true. I don't know how people tell, like, it's kind of hard. I personally feel this is kind of hard. Like, how do people do it? Like, let's say I am a man and I walk up to a girl or a lady and say, I love you. I really do love, like, walking up to a girl takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot, like, and then you kind of ended up like dating the person, and what you say is not exactly what you are doing. I think kind of insane, like, you say you love somebody and you go behind the person and you are cheating. I don't know, but who raised that kind of people? I kind of feel you know it's crazy. But anyways, I really do not have much to say about that, not until, but I hope not to, like, experience that, because it's
I,
traumatizing already,
I
like
do have to say
mentally.
though, Miss Denise Diary, she got that. I mean, you cannot love someone and abuse the person. She got an abusing
Yes.
eye. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that photo is a very abusive looking photo. That is she that is
What?
you look like you look like you'll throw a brick through a car. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe you don't abuse your
Oh
man,
my
but you've
lord!
abused his clothes, you've abused his shoes, you've abused his car. You done tore his shit up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god! You
Oh
are
my
so.
god.
Damn,
Oh,
my feet though.
Like, come on, she looked like an angry Aaliyah. She had the whole. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Something is wrong with you.
Career bartender. All right. Um, did you want to transition to another question, or did you just want us to kind of throw some things around?
we can move to another song. Like, if there is something else,
Okay.
red lipstick is the one hosting this. Like, she's the one hosting us.
Oh,
So
now I'm not my hosting.
now you are hosting. I said that from the start. You are.
No.
She said, "I'm on holiday right now. I am not working."
Right? Well,
Yeah.
I can't host because I'm gonna have to get my son off the bus in a minute.
Right.
I let me see a good question for the gentleman.
All right.
Oh, I have one. Uh anyone under the age of 13, close your ears. Men, can you fall in love with someone without having sex with her?
Like ever?
Can you fall in love with the woman without having sex with her first? Or do
Oh,
you
okay.
have to have sex with her first in order to know that you're in love with her?
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I cannot answer that question at the moment.
Sure.
Yes,
If this
please.
this question is for the gentleman.
No, I said unfortunately, I cannot answer that question at the moment since I'm
Oh,
transporting
I
kids.
got you. I
So
got you.
I want to mute myself.
All right, I'll go ahead and jump on this grenade. Can you fall in love with a person before having sex with them? Unless you are a virgin, no. And I say that because
Really? Okay. Okay. Come on.
just give me a second.
Okay, I'm listening.
The same way that you guys can bring up infatuation, I think sometimes it can go the other way around. And if
Mhm.
you think that you love somebody and you haven't had sex with them yet, I think you're kind of infatuating the chemistry that you have with them. You may have legit chemistry, but all of that needs to be um, put into practice. Let me get a little.
Mhm.
Have you ever been on a date with somebody that's a really good date, and the date's going great, and then all of a sudden you get on the dance floor, and then you realize this person can't dance for shit, and then it's like, oh, like there's no group. It's just not there. Or if we
Okay.
want to get even more graphic, have you ever been having sex with somebody and in that doggy style position, the rhythm is just not working for some reason?
Mhm.
They can't. It's just bad rhythm. It just doesn't work. You can't. And then once you can't say you love somebody, then experience that. Like truthfully, once that you can't get past that. There's no fixing that. Either it works or it doesn't. You can't teach a woman to dance with you the right way. You can't really teach someone how to seduce you the right way. So, in honesty, you need to have that experience before you ever say that you love that person, as far as especially having a real commitment where you are willing to give of yourself, willing to give your life, willing to do all the things that encompass real love. You need to have sexual chemistry first.
Gotcha. Okay, Juice, what you got?
Uh,
Like he ready to blush. Look at him.
y'all know,
He blushing
y'all
hard.
know
Go
I'm
ahead,
too
answer that question, boy.
I'm about to start sweating.
Right, she ain't playing with the questions, right? I was not expecting that one. I was like, shit, okay.
I'm not sure, man. It's hard to read between the lines when it comes to like love, lust, and just infatuation. Like traveling a lot. I do get deep feelings for somebody I may have never even met before. I was in the military for a long time, so I got accustomed to doing the whole long distance thing. So when it comes to the non-sexual part, I mean, I feel like if somebody just got dope energy, it's easy. Yeah, you can actually. I feel like you can fall for somebody who you haven't had sex with, but as far as like staying in love with them once you do have sex and it's not bad, I feel like that'll throw like a wrench in your plans as far as like long-term relationships. But I do feel like I have had some deep feelings for somebody that I never had sex with.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, here's another monkey wrench for y'all.
Well, wait 1 second. Did you want us to do this? Let's see. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah, go
men
ahead.
want to control their women. How does controlling another human being flow with loving that person? Control in a negative way.
Control.
Hey, no. That's on you ladies now. We took the hard question, so that's on you ladies now. We get to sit back on this one.
A lot of men want to control their women. How does controlling another human being flow with loving that person? What do you I would ask, what do you mean by control?
um Probably like they want to control everything that comes to, like, some men are kind of very controlling, like you can't do something without like getting permission and trying to get permission, and they kind of give you like like, how do I say that,
So
they
you
probably
can't you
give you
can't
conditions.
right. Well, you can't confuse that with the love thing because um I can use my father as an example. My mother and father were married for 54 years. They've been together since they were 13. Um, but my father was in the military. So he had a certain way that he did things to a person looking on the outside would think he's controlling, but he really wasn't. But that's just how he ran the house, ran it like military base up in here. You know what I'm saying? So and that's why I'm asking, the whole thing about controlling. Because if you're talking about just, having sort of rules and standards, that has nothing to do with love. So that's my answer to that.
Zaddy with the locks, really?
Okay.
I'm triggered. Come
Wait a
on,
minute. We doing love connection.
come on now. He
Come
ain't
on now, so
special.
we can ask some questions, sister to sister.
He is not special. I don't care about his locks. What about me?
I
Sister to
will be
sister,
the
really?
host of the show. We want to make the love connection. I have a set of 10 questions for you. So that we can hook y'all up.
I am highly upset. Sister to sister, really? Really?
My
All right.
sister to podcast, that is very funny. Oh
Come
my
on
God.
up, baby. Hook you up. Now, can I finish my question now?
All right,
Are y'all
please
ready
do.
now, guys?
Yes.
Say you got married, huh? You've been married for like a year or two or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you say the sex is not good anymore, do you think that can you fall out of love with your wife because the sex isn't good anymore?
Absolutely.
Because you said that you can't have a connection with the woman, you can't love a woman unless you have sex with her, right? So my question is, if the sex is not up to par after you are married for a while, is that grounds for you to fall out of love with her or leave her because you no longer love her? Because you said sex is a part of you falling in love with her.
It depends if there's children involved. If there's children involved, I think you need to think of the bigger picture and try to, I don't want to say take one for the team, but no. If the sex has gotten bad and the sex was good at first, then there's a different issue. There's an issue you need to check as far as she's probably given that energy that she used to get to somebody else. If the sex was good, and then all of a sudden, if the sex was good and all of a sudden it turned bad, there's another issue that you don't know about. Right. And if you can't get any closure on that or any kind of what's going on, there's two things you need to do. You need to either think and really realize that there's probably an issue, or you got to accept that. And if you want to accept a lifetime with bad sex, that's a recipe for failure, because especially as a man, when she decides to leave, she's leaving, and she's also leaving with the children and leaving with your finances. So if the sex is turning bad, I think you have every right to try to figure out why it's bad, how to fix it. But as a man, I think you have every right also to leave, because this life is the only life that you possibly get. And to live a whole life in a relationship where the sex is turning bad and or she doesn't want to give that affection to you, you don't deserve that.
Gotcha. Okay. I just want to say to over the top, that's why I asked the question, what does she mean by controlling? Because other people's definition of controlling is totally different from what I think controlling. And that's why I asked her what is controlling, because what I see right here with what you're saying, my answer would be totally different. So that's why I asked her what she meant by controlling. Because when I answered it, when I gave my father as an example, he didn't do the whole, like, you got to check in with me, and all that. But when it came down to like how we were raised and how finances were going to be done and things like that, my father, it was his way or the highway. But not holding someone down that they can't be themselves. No, that's not what my father done. That's why I asked her, what does she mean by controlling?
Do you guys think that Black people know how to love properly? In general, as a majority?
Majority?
Yeah, do you think that Black men and Black women know how to love
the modern kids?
the modern adults, yes.
These today's people, no. I think they don't have a clue. I think they do not have a clue on a lot of things, and thus we have a big problem in our community. The younger generation, the modern people they're moving by emotions and not logic.
Yeah.
They are not leaders, they're followers. They are rebellious, disrespectful. And remember, what did we say in the beginning? The love starts with what? Respect. And that's one of the number one things we have a problem with especially the younger people, is respect. They're very rebellious. They're very disrespectful. You can't tell them nothing. And what they think is love is lust. Hence, everybody's having a baby by every rapper and musician and football player and basketball player, because at that moment, oh, he looks good, I'm in love. No, baby, you lusting.
They love them dollars.
So, right, they love the dollars, but they don't love the man. or the woman. So yeah, I don't think they really do know what love really is. They're just going on what they think it is from what they see on TV, in the videos, and that kind of thing. So no, I don't think they do.
Is that different on you guys in Africa? Do you think? Because I like you're in South Africa, and I'm not sure what country you're in, but do you think is it different there?
Sorry, is it me?
Do you think black men and black women in the country that you're at or where you're from, do you think that they love differently and they understand how to love each other?
I don't think there is any different like nowadays. I think everybody's just like going with the flow and what is going on. People being like cheating, and probably some ladies just want the dollars and all that. And I don't think it's just the same. Like it's the same everywhere right now. Like things are going crazy. Like people falling in love and saying they are in love while they are not in love. So it's the same thing. I think it's the same shit everywhere.
Would you agree it's also the same way in South Africa, or maybe is it a different vibe there, sir?
Can I get the question
Different
again?
thing.
Do you think where you're at in the country in South Africa, do the men and women there know how to love each other better than, let's say, the men and women of America love each other?
I think what's different here is the tradition. You know, a lot of people still live by certain like traditions. As far as in America, we don't have many traditions. As far as Black Americans, you know, we lost a lot of that a long time ago. So when it comes to
I
the
agree.
traditional roles over here, it lasts a lot longer because I don't want to say the men and the women both know their place, but it's just by design that they stick to the gender roles that they have been for many, many of years. And you know, with the newer generation, obviously it's a new wave because you know, Western civilization is taking over everywhere. So things are changing gradually, but for the most part, I would say, I mean, so far, like I've only been to South Africa, like out of Africa. So I would say it's kind of the same. But like I don't know too many older, like married couples. So it's not like, you know, I have more experience with the American side than I do here. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I get kind of the same vibes pretty much.
Yeah. I think we're all equally fucking it up.
I think it's a world problem now. Not like it's happening only probably in US or maybe in England or something. I think it's just like worldwide problem.
Not in Wakanda. We have to find Wakanda and get there. I think we
Really,
got
Whatever.
really,
right.
but
We gotta find
it's
it.
the same thing. Like everybody's going through the
Now,
same thing. If I call someone in so place, he or she's still gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like a work problem. Like things are going left instead of right. Like
Yeah.
I
I
think
think it's
it's
a generational thing, just like the young man said. A lot of the old way we were taught, the teachings, the traditions are being thrown out the window, and so therefore even the wisdom and knowledge is going out the window as well. So yeah, so now just like Princess just said, that people have a different way of expressing their love, but
yeah.
yeah. Well, I have to say, I have to go get my son off the bus now because his bus will be here soon. Thank you so much for having me on here. I'm so glad I joined. I would definitely be in and out every time you come on live. So I definitely be a big supporter over here.
Thank you so
Your
much, Red
son will
Lipstick.
your
I really
son will love her
appreciate
channel because
you.
she does great tours, and especially like the aquarium one. Your
Oh,
son will
yes. Okay,
absolutely love
great.
watching and seeing the
Yeah.
world through her eyes.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Yo, guys, have a good evening. Bye.
Good evening. Kisses. Bye. So it's more like 21st century thing, kind of thing. Let me see how I can do this. No, let me try this way. No, it's not working. Okay, this is good. All right. So what the
Do you
fun?
young
Okay.
people want to be in love? Do you guys
Sorry?
want to be in love, or do you guys want to kind of have the freedom to be yourselves? I'm sorry. Do you two want to be in love, or would you rather have the freedom to do what you want and get affection from the opposite sex
No, I
the way
want to
that
be
you
in
would
love.
get?
I don't want to have the freedom to do what I want. I want to be in love.
Okay.
I want to fall in love.
What is the one
What?
thing you think you've loved the most?
What is the one thing where
What is the one thing that you could think that you have loved the most?
I have loved the most?
Yes.
Probably me.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you, sir, do you want to be in love?
Yeah, I
Uh,
want to be in love.
Personally, I'll take loyalty and respect over love. Honestly, like the woman said, it was a woman in the that asked the question earlier, something about controlling. Now, in my mind, I was thinking, was she talking about submission and domination, or like what did she mean by controlling? Because I'm all for it. I mean, I'm not like out here, hitting anybody or anything like that. But yeah, I would prefer to be or to play the dominant role as like to be the man in the relationship. I mean, if is that an issue? Is that like I see nowadays it's kind of becoming like a gray area, and I thought I wanted to touch on that earlier, so I wasn't sure what she was asking. But
I
yeah.
think it's something that's kind of been changing in the last 30 years, where it's just by you telling a woman what you think she should be doing will be automatically called controlling. And I think a lot of times our women don't understand that sometimes we see something differently, and women do normally run on emotions, but anytime you do say something to a woman, she can at her base self say, "Oh, you're just being controlling," and it's not really that. But I think that that's really where the pendulum is swinging. Whereas in the past, women would take your counsel and your advice, and even if they didn't 100% agree with it, they would still follow that advice because they respected you as a man. Whereas now, women will kind of try to bark you down into saying that you're being controlling so that you don't tell them what to do. And that's where I don't know if that's an American woman thing. I don't know if you guys experience that in Africa as well. But what do you think? Do you
You
get
want
that
to go?
same type of
I'll go.
energy, Africa, as like, are women more willing to follow a man's lead where you're at, rather than maybe the ones that you met in America, or vice versa?
So like I said, it really depends. I feel like women, it's like a yeah. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought she was talking about. All right, so it really depends. So I feel like it's like a gray area between like 21 and 26. That's like a peak. That's when I feel like a woman is at that state where she has a lot to offer. So once you get past that age, okay, then that's when you start getting, ended or failed relationships and children involved. So I feel like that's when you have to deal with that factor. Like, now I'll be submissive now that I hit the wall, or now that I'm at that stage to where went out and lived my life and I've done everything I want to do. I messed up, I failed, blase, blase. And then now I'm ready to submit, but you wasn't trying to submit in your prime. Now is you at that point, you thinking about the future, and you're like, man, am I going to be lonely? I don't want to be lonely. Or I don't need a woman, or I don't need a man for this. I didn't need a man for that. But now it's you at that point, you didn't need one. Now you still don't got one, but you want one. Because deep down, we're like, we're people, like we're compatible to the opposite sex, and we're supposed to be with the opposite sex. So you're longing for it, regardless of if you fill your day full of work and you fill your day full of activities and start doing pottery and sewing and knitting. At the end of the day, you still need that companionship. Is what I'm trying to say. So when I go into the point of the submission and domination thing, I feel like like you said, I feel like a lot of times, and I'm not saying all men and all women, but I feel like a lot of times we think logically and women think off of emotion. Because when a man is with a woman, not all, but I feel like majority or at least half are looking out for the best interest of both. So it's more so you already fall into that protective role because that's if you had your parents in your life when you were growing up, that's kind of what you see, or at least your grandparents or some successful older relationship that you may have seen. It might have been an uncle and an aunt, but just
My two dogs loved
from
each other.
years,
I had two dogs that were like, my two
man.
Rottweilers. I'm telling you, man, my two dogs, it was like they loved each other. I ain't have too many examples of love growing up, but my two dogs, man, they were.
Man, he's something else, man.
I always got to keep it light,
Yeah, am I gonna get cursed out for saying that?
No, not at all. This is just conversations, man. But no, I think you're definitely. I'm not gonna say 100% correct, but I definitely think you're more than 50% correct. And it's actually very refreshing seeing a younger person say that. But maybe that's because you've traveled and maybe you've seen different types of ways that love is shown. But I think that unless you've gone outside of America, I think you can really end up getting a horrible idea of what you think love is supposed to look like. And that's why I always say it's very important for Black men and Black women to travel, not just as a tourist, but like travel and be ingratiated with another culture and spend time with that culture.
The new generation aren't seeing love in the household. They're seeing love on TV. So it's an idea of love. It's a thought of love. It's not really actual love. It's what the TV is, what you're being programmed to think love is. That's why a lot of people end up in weird situations because they going off of what they seen on a TV show that they're into or a movie.
Yeah, that is true because people like I don't know why people want to I think it's good to fall in love with reality because reality is not the same thing as what you see on television, what you read, and the movies you watch, or probably Hollywood, what you see on Hollywood, right? So I always tell people I think you should fall in love with reality first because if you don't love reality, relationship is definitely not for you. If you think you are going to probably what you see Cardi B or whoever do, and you think it's going to work on your own relationship, you are dreaming. Man, wake up and face the reality, because it is when you face the reality you come back to your senses and you're like, oh, all right, this is it, this is that, but if you want to keep going like what you see on programs and all that, it's your problem. Come back to reality, then you are talking.
So what is your favorite love story? What is your favorite love movie then? What is your favorite?
I am sorry, I don't watch movies.
You can't say you don't have one.
No, I don't watch movies. I really don't watch movies.
Okay, not even when you were growing up, you didn't have a favorite.
I do not watch movies. I never. Okay. Even till this very moment, I would rather read something, make research and all that. But watching movies, it's not my thing. Even till this very moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, sir? What was your favorite love movie growing up or to this day?
Baby Boy. It was. I used to see. It used to come on BET too much, man. That was one of
Baby Boy was beyond toxic, but I feel you.
That's what that was literally my favorite, and I just didn't know how toxic and screwed up that movie was as a youngster, man. But yeah, it was at one point, man.
But as toxic as it was also reality. It was actually one of the most realistic love stories. That's how it goes in the hood.
I was used to seeing, I couldn't relate to all that, a lot of the other stuff that I saw, but I seen that in real life, so it was it was just a situation, I guess.
People don't understand that part where the girl was talking all that shit and then he just ended up make me some tacos. That happens, that happens a lot. I even did that movie.
Mandingo Warrior. That's what he said on it.
Yeah. I got chicken legs. I can't do the squat thing that Vin Rames was doing. I tried that once and almost threw my back out. But so I can't do.
You
I
blew
can't
your
be.
bag out.
I can't be hopping around. No. That ain't my style. I got wolf
Come
legs.
on, man. Come on.
Like I said, I mean, I had a girl ask me for that, and I was like, you out your mind. Come on, you got yams. I'll tear my whole ACL. I play like, no, I do martial arts. I ain't gonna jack my knees up.
Oh, come on, man. You do martial arts. You should be the eye of the tiger, man. You supposed to be the best of the best.
I have the tigers, but I got the ACLs of a No, I feel you though.
Oh, an ostrich? Whatever.
You said an ostrich, sir. No, that's disrespectful. I do not have ostrich
You
legs.
said chicken. You said chicken legs earlier, or something like that, man.
Legs. Do you have that tiny legs? Are they that tiny?
Okay, this is not about me anymore. We're gonna leave me and my chicken legs alone. Okay.
Oh, all right. So let's go back to where. All right. Can you see, like, people have different perspectives of what love is, what respect or submission is? We need to know for ourselves what these things really are. Right. Yeah, right. Actually, you're right.
Did you want to keep going? I didn't know how long you wanted to do your live, or did you want to kind of spend the last 10 minutes and we kind of start plugging the channels and the chats and making sure everyone connects?
We can actually connect. We have like 25 minutes to go. I just wanted like a 1 hour,
Okay.
30 minutes, and we are 1 hour, 5 minutes.
Okay. Awesome. There's one quick little question I would love to ask both of you, especially with you guys being, not in America. And I think it's really important for Black people to kind of start seeing these kind of relationships outside of just what the modern American things showing you. For you, sir, I saw one of your videos where I think one of the lady friends had kind of pampered you and had sent you to another lady where you got your beard all taken care of, and that was like a love language kind of thing, which is something that's actually very rare in our culture. You would not see many women kind of do something like that for you, where you get pampered, especially by another woman. Was that a surprise for you to have somebody like see that, like, oh, I like this person. Let me go ahead and spend some of my money to give him a good time in this way that's a little bit outside the box?
Like I mentioned before, in the live for BMT, I never, like, those super terrible relationships that Black men have with Black women in America. I've never had those. Like I love Black women, man, and I feel like I've always been treated, with respect by Black women. Like, I have no animosity towards them. I've always had great relationships with Black women. So, to come over here in Africa and still, now the difference is Africa, where it's different here because a lot of the women that I meet can't match me financially as they would in the States. So it's easy for a woman in the States to, oh, excuse me, I bought you this, oh, surprise, or here, let me do this for you. Here in Africa, you're gonna have to bear the financial load. So it's not just that the specific woman in the video did did those things for me, and I don't do anything for her, So it was a nice experience, but it wasn't something that I could say that I, as far as dealing with Black American women, that they never done anything for me. Or, like I said, man, growing up, my favorite movie was Baby Boy, so I was terrible, in relationships. So, and I was still getting treated very well. So now that I'm older, I'm trying to be like a lot more respectful and, give those same principles that I'm asking for, the whole loyalty thing and being honest and all that stuff. So yeah, man, I feel bad for Black men who have went through that in America, but I can't personally say that I was ever treated terribly by some Black woman. I never had. Like, my mother was Black, her mom was Black, you know what I'm saying? So I got nothing bad to say about.
No, I have no smoke. As a bartender, I've always been very lucky, and I never had any bad experiences with sisters as well. But what I did notice is when I left America for the first time to start bartending in Brazil, you're absolutely correct about how you have a different kind of financial experience than the woman does. And I found that when women are kind of showing me their love languages without capitalism, it's a lot more creative. I think they think more outside the box. And when I was in America, the things that women would do for me to kind of show me they appreciated me were kind of like they started to kind of get to be the same. But when I went to Brazil and then I went to Argentina, and women were like, when they seduced me that way, or when they showed me how they appreciated my time, it wasn't with money, but it was with like really creative things. And I was like, holy, like, wow, this is kind of how I think maybe women feel when guys are not so rich, but they're super creative and like doing picnics and like doing things that are really outside the box. And I was like, wow, like this is a completely different way that I'm being treated. And that's what kind of was one of the major differences for me. So when I went back to America afterwards, it was just like, I really love being appreciated by women without the dollars so much, but more with the creativity and them really thinking outside the box. That's when I realized that I think that the capitalism and the money is really sometimes a hindrance of love. So many times I think men just, here's some money. And no, you need to be creative. You need to show this woman a different way of how you appreciate her, not like how every man, it's not about you buying her a purse. It's not about you buying her some shoes. Like, no, like think of something really outside the box so she has a moment that's going to forever be a memory. And I found that women outside of America were very much better at creating memories with me than the women in America.
Yeah, I do understand that. I stayed in Japan for 2 years or Asia, whatever.
I was there for 8 months. Nice.
Yeah, man, I was in Japan, and I understand exactly what you mean by that. They are, but yet again, Japan, the currency exchange rate, it's head and head with America with the USD. So it was like they still had an upper hand when it came to showing love, materialistically. But one thing I always think about is if I have a child with a non-black woman and I die, who is going to teach my child how, or especially if I have a son, who's going to teach my son how to be a black man in America, or not in America? Because I'm here in Africa and I still went through some little racial stuff. I went through some racial stuff in Asia also. So it's like I got to think for the future. I'm trying to build generational wealth. I'm trying to make sure my kids are well endowed when they get up to the age where they need to be. So it's kind of like, man, if something happens to me, a white woman, an Asian woman, none of that's not going to be able to teach my kid what it's like to be black growing up, because I'm going to be gone, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, no matter how well I was treated or I will be treated, I always got to stick. I got to stick with my sisters, regardless of the situation. Whether even if it was two women on earth, man, black and Asian, and the Asian one was able to show me all these things, I'm just gonna have to go with my sisters, because at the end of the day, I need to make sure that spiritually we're aligned as far as the treatment of what's gonna come from us both together. I feel like that's what it really is for me. And I'll take those bad days, because at the end of the day, it's for the better good. Hey, forever. Forever.
Now all the ladies can go to your channel, After
Man,
that,
they
right?
not gonna, they not gonna, I don't know, man.
Can you guys see something on the screen? There is something on the screen.
Oh God, of course yes. Yeah, absolutely. You give a fuck
Of
about y'all's
course.
money. No. Can a man love a woman without wait, can I love a woman without me having money? Like, that's the question. That's a whole different question, because I need to have my money to love a woman. But no, I can love a woman who doesn't have money. Absolutely. Easily.
Yeah, that's simple for us. But can a woman love a man who don't got no money?
Yo, it has always been like that.
Hey, what Chris Rock said? Women only love children and puppies unconditionally. Come on, man.
Well,
So
Good
do you
sex
want to
only
answer
lasts
that
so
question
long.
for
Sooner
us?
or later,
Because
you
you're the
gonna
only lady
need
here
some
with a
help on that
voice.
rent. Them kids gonna need school shoes.
Can a woman love a man without money?
depends. Depends.
On
But for me, I don't know how, like, I cannot love somebody without money. Why? Because I am not broke, right? I am not
okay.
broke. So I don't have to go for someone that is broke. So I don't know. Yeah, I cannot because I'm not broke. That is my reason.
Wait. Your reason that you couldn't love a man without money is because you're not broke,
Yes, I
correct?
am not broke.
But what if he got like 15 abs and he got that beard stuff that I ain't got, and he like sexually, chemistry wise, he checks all the boxes, but he's just a little bit broke. I mean,
So what do you mean a little bit broke?
a little bit, just a
A
little bit
little
broke.
bit.
Like,
Not a whole lot of broke, just a little bit broke.
um, okay,
A little bit. Like, how does that a little bit? I don't know how it works. Being a little bit broke.
like he just a little bit poor. He just got to borrow your car a little bit of a time. Got to ask you for some money a little bit of the month. Just a little bit broke.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Just let me borrow a little bit of your money so I can go and
Your refund check, your taxes. Let me get
Tax
let me get some of
refund.
that $1,200 for the kids school
Tax
shoes.
refund.
I'm just trying to see where the line is. Like what is a job
Really?
in your country that where a man would be broke but he still has a job? What would be like a job that's like he's still working but
Really?
he's
Because
just
it's
broke?
okay. But then let's ask this: does he have something doing? Does he work?
He is working, yes, but he's just a little bit broke.
Because I don't understand how you are working and you are a little bit broke.
Child support.
Like, what happened to your money? What have you been doing with your money?
What happened to the money? Just he said child support. So let's say there's
Child
a man
support.
on.
He is paying child support somewhere else. So I am going to be the one to manage the broke, like a little bit broke sometimes. Or if you are paying child support, I think you should just keep paying child support and don't come and ask, like, he might be a little, or say he might be a little bit broke and come to borrow my things. No, bro. No, no.
Yo, bro. Like, okay, I love it.
No, bro. No.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Go.
No.
I'm gonna take that as
Because
a no. So women can't love a man.
She has said
broke.
no in
so
like
much
13 different ways. Like, yeah, she said no.
really, no. If you I don't need like right now, I don't need any man to pay my bills, right? I pay my bills, I take care of myself, I travel with my money, like everything I do it all by myself. So I can go and, like, all these years I've been building myself up, right? And I've been like working hard. And then it's time to, like, probably have a partner, and I'm going to get someone that is a little bit broke. How does that even work? No way. Please don't be a little bit broke.
Well, I mean, if he broke, he's gonna definitely be attracted to you because you already established. So you prime picking for a broke man. He
Bro,
gonna
it is my
love you.
it is my establishment, not his establishment, right?
Yeah, but come on now. When he
But
when he
at
do
least
everything just
help
how
him
he
make a
like you
YouTube channel.
you gonna be willing to break
Okay, now
that bread.
let's do it this way. Don't be a little bit broke, because I just want to, like, I want to travel, I want to have fun, I want to do so many things, like, not when I want to fly, you tell me, oh, can I borrow some money, a little bit broke, and you take money from what no, I think he should just have something stable. If he has
He's
something
gonna carry your
stable,
luggage. He might be your
no,
bodyguard.
I know how to
Don't,
carry
don't,
my
don't you,
luggage.
don't you want someone to hold an umbrella for you?
Go. Hey, baby, you want first class?
I know how to carry my luggage. I know how to, like, do my thing. I can, like, travel alone. I don't need that kind of help.
Man, but he got
So
them frequent flyer miles racked up, man. Y'all might not have to pay the whole thing. He been flying all summer. He with you for
because
the winter. Now you know, swipe
No,
it up.
no.
Just 20. He should not come broke. I don't want a broke man.
Baby, let's go
because
to
I am
Jamaica
not
for the
a broke
holidays.
man.
Lions Club.
No, no way. He shouldn't come
No
broke.
way. What was that?
No way.
No,
No
he shouldn't
way.
come broke a little bit.
Okay.
No, he should just come. Even if he's okay, that is fine. But coming a little bit broke is as good as you are broke. Just come okay, fine. It means I can
I,
pay some bills, he can pay some bills, but why should I even be the one paying the bills or something? Man, he should come okay. I love it okay, not broke.
I think that's got to be like your tie. Like, don't come a little bit broke. Like, you got to get a T-shirt that says that
Yeah.
and sell it.
don't. That's a new
Don't
Like,
come a
catchphrase.
yo,
little bit
Don't
broke.
come a little bit broke.
don't be a little bit
What
broke.
was it like that?
You taxi fare, like really? How am I supposed to be doing that? Like it's kind of funny. A little bit broke and wants to share taxi fare or lunch bill on a lunch day
Yeah,
and propose. Are you for
yeah.
real?
What's wrong with that?
No way.
He gonna
No
lead a
way.
tip. It's 50-50. You pay, he
Yeah.
lead a tip, man. Come on.
He want to
Okay,
borrow
now
some money so he can buy you a wedding ring. You know.
so
Right.
how is it going to where does he even live? Does he even have a house?
He
Or
lives
he's
in a
not
car.
No.
He lives in a car.
lives in
You
a
know.
car?
Nah,
He's
man.
not
He at
ready.
mom's house on the couch.
He's not ready for a relationship. He should still hit back the street. I mean, hit back the
Mm,
street
mm, mm,
and get
mm,
something, and then you can
mm.
you do not have to be in a relationship when you are broke. Broke are not supposed to be in a relationship.
He could
You should want.
unconditional love. That's not enough.
No,
You
I'm
want
not in like
love, right?
unconditional
You said
love.
you want
Only
love,
God.
not money.
No,
You said
Jules.
you
Only
want
God
love. You
can
didn't
give you
mention money.
unconditional love.
He
It's
gonna
only
he
God that
gonna
can
love
give
the
you
hell out of you.
unconditional love.
He may not be able to pay for anything, but he gonna love
She
you
says
to
she wants
death.
unconditional dollars, sir. She wants unconditional dollars.
Unconditional.
That's what.
Oh
Yo, right,
man,
right, you're talking. Like
you can't
really
buy love.
unconditional love. My dad paid my
Not
mom's
this.
bill.
Did you really stick your tongue out? Oh, you really don't like the broke man.
You like emoji.
You almost threw up. You didn't. Ooh.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
We'll
Like
keep them
really?
broke men away from you.
Yeah, I don't want them because I don't want somebody to be I don't want to be I don't want him to be my responsibility because I am not his parent or something. He should really he should work and don't come a little bit broke. Come okay because I don't have
Hey,
a
what
broken
part?
heart.
What part of Africa are you in?
Sorry, I am not in Africa.
Oh, I thought he said you was. I thought he said you was in Africa.
No, I am not in Africa, but I am
Oh,
African.
she's always traveling. I think. Are you still in Turkey or where are you at now? Or
No, I'm in
she's an
Turkey right
assassin.
now.
We can't ask her. She is legitimately in a different country. Like when you see her channel,
Oh,
every week she's in a
she
new
looked at me like I
country
said something offensive,
traveling.
too. I was like,
Like,
he told me
you know,
that.
this woman is an assassin. She is every other week she gets flew out to some new country and she's like, oh, here I am. And then she goes and then puts her little ninja shades on. I don't know what she does, but every other week she's in a new country. I love her channel. It's like I can't travel the way that I used to, but I actually kind of like to travel vicariously by watching her channel. That's why I always love catching you whenever you kind of start to show what you see. I'm waiting for
I need
to pay the
some
money for
tips,
the real
man.
ones. I want to see the real events, but she's
I'm
always all over the
definitely
world.
check it out.
Yeah, I think you guys would have a really good one-on-one and kind of showing where you're at and whatever country you're at the next week, and just have a good vibe. I think you guys are both kind of having that traveler bug in you, and I think you guys are both still in your 30s or 20s. I think you're in your 20s.
So you have a channel too, though, right?
Me? Yeah, mine's about funk music. I'll do my radio show when I turn 40 on January 6th. Once I turn that, then the next chapter of my life gets started, and I do that here. So I have a few more days to be stupid before I turn 40.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to be dumb stupid. Oh, I'm having a blast. Yeah, so, yeah.
You got to live it up.
No, I've done a lot of traveling, and I always love seeing young Black people who have the traveler spirit. And she is definitely a travel junkie, and so are you. And I always want to make sure that
I'll be
uh,
traveling next week though. So I
where are you going
definitely
next week? She
I
can't
am
say.
coming
Never mind.
to,
Tell you she's an
You
assassin.
can't say it.
I'm telling you she is though.
but really I am traveling next week. I'll be
She
traveling
just
next week.
pop up. You just see it when she posted.
I got my ticket, I
Yeah,
got everything, I got my boxes all packed up and all that. I'll be traveling real like seriously. Mm,
yeah.
yeah.
You'll be surprised. Like like she is nonstop. Yeah. All right. So
Sound
yeah,
like a
my
good
channel is just
life.
about music for right now and kind of connecting the dots with a bunch of people who make visuals. When I do my show, I'll be doing interviews with the people who make videos on YouTube and also a few other things that are just gonna be kind of outside the box. And my main goal is really just kind of connecting the dots with Black people globally. I think with this YouTube space, we can finally have conversations worldwide that we've never had before. And I think it's time that we start having these conversations on how to maybe improve not just our situations, but just ourselves spiritually, how to really improve what Black love is. Because with the ideas of Black people in the hands of white supremacy in Hollywood, 20 years from now, it's going to be a shit show. So I think now's the time that we start to build the image of what a Black man and what a Black woman is. And I think that's what YouTube space kind of provides us. We all have a chance to have our own voice and our own channel and allow the world to see how we really are and what we really think. And hopefully that
Right.
leads to something positive.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. All we can do is hope.
Yeah, that is it. Char, thank you so much. Thank you so much for she has been here since we started and she's still here. Chare, thank you so much. I
Oh yeah,
appreciate.
that's the homegirl from Chicago. She's super legit.
Oh, does she is she a content creator?
Absolutely, yes. And I'm sorry,
Oh,
the
okay.
same dance. That is that that is your move.
No, if I am seated, it's always like "Ah!" but when I am standing, it's not the same thing. Don't tell me that.
You sure?
Yeah, I am very sure.
I ain't seen no video. You ain't. I'm waiting. Like I said, I'm waiting for you to do a video where you're in the club dancing. He's already done it. You be outside the clubs, and I've never seen anyone ever take the camera from you, and you
How
on the
you
floor.
ain't
You are
outside the
never on the
club? You
floor
can't even
dancing.
get in, man. Come on. Oh man.
I am trying to look for Cherry up. Let me probably I
Oh,
can
don't you
find
worry.
her.
I'll throw it to you in the Instagram. I'll throw you all the people who
All
came
right,
up. I'm gonna end up. Yeah, you know I got you. So I'll throw you all the
sure.
channels,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then what I would like to do is possibly make me the moderator one time for your next live. And what I'll do is I'll drop the chats for everyone in there, and then everyone can come
Hmm.
subscribe. And what I would like to figure out to do, you have an amazing subscriber. All the people that you know all have channels, and I would like to figure out a way to get all of their like all of their channels and then give them to the people in America, because I've already seen about 8 or 9 of your subscribers channels and they're all amazing, especially the kitchen ones, the recipe ones. Like you all have amazing perspectives, and I just want to be
Yeah.
able to connect the dots with different content creators and then see what happens after that.
Oh, okay.
I
That
know
would be
I
fine.
know whoever's next to you is going to start elbowing you, so I know you about Mr. Jew is ready to go. But yeah,
All right. So I think we
this has
should.
been a dope show. And this is your first panel show, right? This is the first time you did a panel?
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
first
you talking to
time.
me?
Just for this channel, but the other one we've been doing something like this, probably different, different subjects and all that. But for here, first time. So I am happy and I appreciate every one of you for coming around. You all are amazing. I think probably next one I will give you I'll give you moderator so we can like other people can get to meet other people like Cherry, Red Lipstick, and every other person. Like we get to like interact with one another, or we can also do it right now. Like if it's possible, But I think probably people are tired. Maybe next one, because we've been here for like 1 hour, 28 minutes. So next, LS, I think we should have.
Well, I got to
Yeah.
get ready to run and get some food. But I have an idea. Every one of your subscribers who's already here right now, have them drop the link in the chat right here. And then what I'll do is I'll later come back and then I'll go ahead and copy those links and then pass them to all the people that I know here who also came up on the chats and others.
No, we have 2 minutes to leave, and if we leave, they can't like have access to that. But I think Princess, Ghetto Girl, Mariam Sanko. Let me do something. Let me start with Red Lipstick. She's a content creator, right?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Let me look. Get her.
Yeah. Over the top, Red Lipstick. Every one of them have channels.
All right. Let me see what we can do. So we all can exchange.
Oh, while we're doing that, I have an idea, sir. She doesn't have to come up on the camera, but ask the lady next to you, does she believe in love at first sight?
How you knew that was a woman over there, man? How you know?
Of course,
I know.
you're looking sideways. We know.
Because you keep checking, yeah. You don't check on your homeboys like that. You can ignore your homeboys.
She watching on my other phone, so she like laughing and stuff. So I'm like,
oh, shout out to you.
You believe I love? Did you love me when you first saw me? Yeah. Nah, this man.
Well, I'm gonna have to really take a trip to South Africa one day, man.
Man, come on, I'll be here.
Man,
I'll be here.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was like probably like the most GQ thing that I've seen anyone ever do on a live stream. When you was with the Black Man's Travels and you showed the lady the outfit, I was just like, this dude is all the way not caring. Like, okay, like you straight Cali style. I was like, this dude is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. You.
No, I'm sorry. That was another dude's channel. My bad. I be mixing channels up.
Was, What?
You know how you have the teacup, right? Let me go ahead.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Look.
All right.
In here tripping. No, I'm just kidding. But now you believe I love at first. Oh, you still got the headphones in? You believe I love at first sight?
I do.
You do? Yeah, she says she does.
Okay. Good. She must have missed every. Yeah, no. No. Maybe it's lust, but who knows? I always find that young girls believe in love at first sight, but after that first baby, they're like, no.
Baby.
I always when I was bartending, I always say like women would believe in love at first sight until like they got hurt by it. You know, a lot of women they say, yeah, I believe in love at first sight, and then you see them like 4 years later when that love at first sight kicked them in the ass.
But see, man, I'm a lover. I'm not a herder, man. I'm a healer, man.
Yeah, I'm a healer. Okay, Mr. Badu. Really?
I'm trying to mend that heart. I'm trying to mend that heart, baby. I ain't trying to break it.
Oh, you really are from California, ain't you?
Whoa. What?
I used to firefight in Humboldt County. I know how y'all do in Cali. So, like I said, man, I traveled everywhere and bartended everywhere. I've seen it all. Okay.
Oh my God!
Just this is my first time doing this. So, whoo.
Both of you guys did great. I've seen people do these kind of shows and completely like fuck a vibe up. For your first time, you guys are actually naturals, and I think you would do great on other people's channels to grow your channels as well. You both are natural at this, and
hey, man,
a very easy.
Whenever y'all got an opportunity, just hit me up, man. I'm down.
You already know me. I got you. I already know somebody that I want to have a real good interview with you as soon as they kind of finish their vacation from Christmas. I think you're gonna really enjoy kicking it with him and his subscribers as well.
All right. Hopefully, it's no more like love questions, man, because I don't really even know how to answer those.
Nah,
I was too lost at that point.
look, you clutching your pearls. You got them over here holding the pillow. My bad,
Like,
bro.
man,
You are-
anxiety through the roof because I don't know who's looking at me on the other side of this camera. My heart beating.
It's okay. Apparently, you a zaddy now. So yeah, because you got hair. I hate your guts. It's okay though. I used to have hair until I got responsibilities. So so go ahead and don't have any kids too soon, and enjoy your life, man. Once you get that
I
kid,
will.
all is gone, man. All right. I got to get ready to run, but
I think we're even because now, as you can see, we are in a studio.
Sorry, guy. Sorry
okay.
about that.
Okay. Najee, I got to get ready to run. So I'm gonna go ahead and bow out, and I guess check out my channel. Blah blah blah. Really don't care. And
Most definitely, man. I'm gonna go show some love, man.
Nah, man. Like I said, I do this for the culture, man. I just want to see the black people grow and grow positively.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right. Be easy.
Be easy. Thank you
Hold
so
it
much,
down.
Brother Funk. I really appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
All right.
My gosh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hello, baby girl. I can hear her voice.
She said she could hear you. You want to say hey? Oh, okay.
She said, no, I don't want. I heard it. It's all right. I love the energy. Thank you so much, love. Thank you so much, Red Lipstick. Thank you so much. I definitely will grab every one of you after this, and then we all can be family, support one another. That's what's up.
Of course.
And
I'll definitely subscribe and I'll go watch some more of your vlogs and all that good stuff. Comment, show some love.
Thank you so much. You are almost 1,000.
What's that?
I mean, you are almost 1,000.
Yeah, on the road to 1,000. It's been a long journey.
That is so cool. Please, can somebody drop Fatim Ali's channel? Please, Princess, can you help me drop everybody's channel so they can easily find you, or you guys can subscribe and then they will get back to you all. All right? I heard that they will get back to you. And what's up with your watch hour? Are you because when you get to 1,000 subscribers, you also need 4,000 watch hour to get monetized.
Yeah.
So, do you know how many watch hour do you have?
Yeah, I'm at 1.1, so I got a long way to go.
You got a long way to go, but you can tell your friends to help you out. It's easy, not so easy, but they can help you out.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can create a playlist, because I see your videos. You have longer videos and all that, and you can live stream probably once in a while.
Yeah, I haven't live streamed yet. Like I said, this is my second time doing like this, and I haven't done one on my own. Like I'm still filling it out. I don't even know how to use the StreamYard and none of that stuff. So this is still new to me. I only have my channel for, I think I'm going on 3 months now. So I'm still, a lot of this stuff I don't know. I kind of just play it by ear.
Well, that's good. They are saying congratulations, like you're on the road to 1K, and congratulations in advance, like you're almost there. That it's cool.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
this YouTube stuff ain't as easy as it looks when you're watching somebody else's channel. It's like, sheesh.
It's not easy at all. So you can create playlists, and then you can tell your friends to help you run them.
Okay.
Yeah. I probably cannot say everything here, but maybe I will tell what the funk, and then he will tell you how you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate any help you could provide.
Yeah,
Are
that
you
is true. What the funk is, okay, let me pin it so you can see.
doing panels will get your watch hours high, so don't be scared. Y'all are natural. It's one thing to be on somebody else's, but if I have to do my own, and I'm like, man, I don't know, man.
You can get your friends to come over, and I am sure people will turn up, like people that subscribe to you like will turn up. But then, like, get your friends to come talk with you. You guys can, like, talk about, like, talk random things, and then like be there for like 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes and all that, then you go.
I'm gonna try. Y'all giving me a boost of confidence, but I'm otherwise. Whew, I don't know. I don't know if I could keep people entertained for that long.
Yeah, I know it's not, it's kind of hard, but that is it. If you really want to get monetized, this is the best way to do it, to go
Yeah,
about
because
it.
you
If
know, you
not,
put a lot of money and effort into this whole vlog thing.
a lot of money, and I
A
mean a
lot,
lot.
yeah. And people don't see that.
Traveling, spending.
Right. How are your watch hours doing?
My watch hour is doing great. I am on the way to 2K watch hour, and my I have like I think 500 and something subscribers. So
That's what's up. So
mm,
okay, so you could stream through StreamYard without having 1K, but you can for or whatever, but you can't do it through YouTube. So
no,
you think it
you can't do.
benefited you? You think it benefited you now, live streaming now instead of waiting until YouTube allow you?
No, you can start now. You don't have to wait till you get to 1,000 to start streaming. You can use
Okay.
StreamYard. Like StreamYard is extremely, like you said, very easy. It's so easy to use. So I think it's better you start streaming before you get to your 1,000, so that, like, it will be very easy for you to get monetized.
StreamYard is extremely easy. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
it. So did you have to find, like, since you travel a lot, did you have to find like a specific time during the day to where, like, your international and your, I guess, national, international and national. I don't know, but the people that are near you and the people that are international can like meet in the middle and come on. Like, did you have to find like a sweet spot, or did you just go on whenever you feel like it?
Like almost all of us are, they're all international, and I kind of know their time or something, but then I didn't have to, like, tell somebody I am streaming, except for my friends. I just like go live and they come, but I, like, schedule ahead of time. Probably like if I am going to stream like 10 o'clock, I get that ready like around 5 o'clock, so they can get notification that I will go live so and so time, right? So by then they already know that, oh, she'll be going live, and then when I go live, they will all get notified and they will come over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And so, like the first time you went live, how many people did you have on there?
My first live,
Mm-hmm.
my first live, I had like 20 something, 20 something people like here.
Mm-hmm.
My first live, and that was like when I was probably maybe 200 or less or something. So like everybody came out and like we
Show
chatted,
support.
like talked, and yeah. And
What did
they
what did
have
you
always,
discuss? Matter of fact, I can
I
go. You
think,
don't have to tell me. I'll go back and watch it and find out for myself. Like,
oh, but
get
it's
some
okay,
point.
it's fine. We can talk about it. I think I talked about what my channel, like what I am into, what my channel is all about. So we talked about
Mm-hmm.
it. And the second time was I think we talked about something like love. And then the third one was like date, and like, what was your first day, like what happened and all that. So it was just like we picking something very catchy, something that will not, like, bore them, like make them get tired, something that will keep everybody active. So but it was
Okay.
fun.
All right. I mean, you got me wanting to try it now because at first I was like, what am I going to talk about for an hour? Like, I watch live streams and stuff, but I don't know, personally what I would like. It's easy to go out there and vlog and then edit it, but now it's just like, sheesh, what do I go and talk about for that long period of time? But I guess
there,
you
there
gotta
are so many
try it.
things There are so many things to talk about, and you just like, or you can ask your friends if you want to invite them over. What would they like? What would they like to talk about? And then they will tell you, and then you write it down, and then you guys come over and have a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate the info. I'm
You're
gonna
welcome. Thank you
open.
so much. I appreciate you also for coming. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys are still like trying to check one another out, but if not, we will go. But let me wait for other people to come up because it looks like some people went down to probably connect. And let me know if you all are done, like visiting one another. Then we can go. All right. Presence, I'll be waiting for your response and get a go. If you are there, let me know if you all are Mariama, if you all are still visiting English prep, let me know if you all are still visiting other people. Then we can go. Guys, okay, yeah, I think I dropped your link. So I am sure some people might have connected to you. So maybe at your own free time, you can go back to visit them and all that.
Are you talking to what? Wait, sorry. You said you dropped me a link.
No, I dropped your link in the chat so
Mm-hmm.
people could connect to you, and I am sure they connected to you from here. People connected to you from here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I really appreciate that, man. Hopefully, when I start trying this live stream thing, you can come on and you know get to meet some. Because you say you're not in Africa, but are you where are you originally from? UK?
I some are African, probably African somewhere. Probably there are African, German, African, British, African, so many places. Do you understand? So not like some of them they are completely African. So most of them are like mixed or living somewhere else or something.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So maybe I could return the favor when I start live streaming, and then you can come on and give us some info about you, how you feel about things.
Yeah, it's okay.
All
Sorry,
right.
somebody said something. Let me do something. Check. It's just like what you just did on the panel. Streaming will help you a lot. Yeah, it will help you a
I'm gonna
lot.
do it. I'm just got to get mentally ready for it. A bunch of people, from all over the world I can't see, but they see me. I don't know. Whew.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Princess is visiting everybody. I think she already probably she has visited you or something. So you can, if you see her, I am sure she's going to drop comment for you. So if you see her comment, you can go back to check her,
most
check her
definitely, most
channel out.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everything. I had fun.
Talk about, okay, yeah. Red Lipstick said talk about your travels. Like talk about your travels, what you are experiencing, what is happening where you are, what can you
Okay,
get with yeah, that would be fun also.
okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like a plan.
Hey, Wango, thank you so much for coming. All right, guys, are we okay now? If we are okay, let me just if you all are okay, let me know. Just say yes so we all can go, right? Let me know if you are okay. So we all can go. We've been here for 1 hour something minutes. That was a whole lot. Wango, thank you so much for coming. So how are you enjoying travels and all that? You're having fun, right?
You back? You talking? You back at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm ready to hit the next spot. I've been here for a good little minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, guys, DXMC is here, guys. If you are going to screenshot his name and go back to visit him, I think that would be amazing, right? Because we almost done here and we'll be going like real soon in the next 2 minutes. Okay, guys, please get visit XDMC, right? I am your 510 subscriber. I am playing that number. Thank you so much, XDMC. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wango, thank you so much for coming. All right, so do your live stream. Let's come over. We'll talk about travels and you tell us what, where you are, what is going on around there, and, stuff like that. I guess that would be fun. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. Could you say it one more time?
Oh, I
You said
said,
tell them. You said when I go on live, when I do a live stream, just tell them, the stuff I'm experiencing. Is that what you said? That's what you said.
yeah, tell us what is going around you, like where you are at the moment and what is happening, your experiences and all that.
Is she talking about right now?
No, I mean anytime you are gonna come live.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to understand. I was like, all right. Yeah. So, yeah, I will. I will try that. I will.
All
I
right.
will.
Okay.
Let me
All right.
see
Thank you,
this shit.
everyone. I think we're gonna call it a day. Princess, thank you so much. Hayati, thank you so much. Fatim, Red Lipstick, Chara, XDMC, what the fun, thank you. Jug Guy Juice 20, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. English prep, thank you so much. Wango, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. We are gonna call it a day. I hope you have a great day. All right. Thank you so much,
All right.
Fatim. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I
Jug
appreciate
Guy
you having me on.
Juice.
Yeah, I appreciate you
Thank
having me on your channel. I had fun. I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in, showing this woman some support. All right. Appreciate y'all. Good luck.
thank you.
All
All
right.
right. See you.
See you.
Bye. All right, guys. Night night. Red Lipstick, thank you so much. Chara, I don't know if Chara is there. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you all. Princess, I hope you have a wonderful night rest, guys. Good night. Good night. Who is this but Molly brother Cynthia? Ocean, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Well, thank you so much, Princess. Thank you. Oh my God. It was a good time. It was a big time, good time. Big time, good time. It was fun having you all here. I appreciate you. Night. All right. Oh my God, English prep. That's true. Have a great day. All right. Yeah, it was fun. Ocean. Very fun. Bye, guys. Good morning, English prep. Mariam Sanko. Bye. Oh, come natural. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel so good. All right, guys. Bye. I feel good.